Hey, hi, hello guys, welcome back to Code with Nani channel. Today we're gonna discuss about switch case. So how does switch case works? Why we are using switch case comparatively if else statement. So we'll discuss everything related to switch case statements. So let's dive into this video. So before, what is switch case? So switch case statement is a control statement based on that parameter that is input. It will switch into that specific desired result. So how does it works? So why it is faster than if else statement? So I'll give an example so that you'll get complete picture about it, why it is more faster than if else statement. So let's take, if we have a if statement and we have a else if statements, else if, and so on, finally else statement. So if a user given some data, so how does if works, if else nested if statements works? So it will check for this particular statement is true for that specific input, then if this if works. If not, it will switch over to else if statement. If this is also false, then it will shift to this. So it will check each and every level of the if statement or else if statement. So it takes some minor time, right? Minor specific time to validate whether the boolean expression of that statement is true or not, regular expression is true or not. If it is true, then it will execute the particular statement. If not, it will check for other if else if. So finally wherever this boolean is true, then it will execute that particular statement. So it takes some max time, this is y time, this is z time. So the total time will be x plus y plus z. So when it comes to switch statement, we'll give the specific parameters. So based on that parameter, case 2, case 3, and so on, case p. So if we inputted some p into it, it directly switch to this case p statement and it will execute it. So there is no case we had to search for case 1, case 2, case 3, and so on. It will directly goes to that p case and it will return you the desired result. So that's why switch case is more faster than nested if else statement. So let's get into the syntax of the if switch statement and let's get hands on it. I'm opening Sublime as my compiler. So if you don't have a Sublime on your local machine, check on my playlist. I'll walk you through each and every step. How do you install on your local machine? So install it and then run it on your local machine. So just like two numbers int n1 n2. So just take the input of n1 and n2, also a character. Like I'm coding a local calculator, that like how switch case can be used as to make a simple calculator. This character, whatever, c in c. So switch case, we'll just use switch case whether it can be a case addition, then we will just see out n1 plus n2. Just copy the same thing. If the input is negative, we'll just return n1 minus n2. If it is multiplication, we'll just return multiplication. If it is division, just return and 1 divided by n2. For the default case, like if he had given the input other than the arithmetic operator, we'll just return him that cout enter valid operator, so that we will give the valid operator. So let's just run the code. Just give the, let's take examples. So let's clear the test cases. Let's clear the test cases so that it will be easily. Now run it again. So let's take input as 4 and 4, and let's take input as plus. So as you can see, we not only get the addition, but we also get subtraction, we also get multiplication, we also get for division and some other output. So why do we get? Because when we have a switch case, let's go. So when we have a case 1, so whenever the like when you have the addition operator, so whenever the input is addition operator, it will perform the specific action. And if you don't break the statement, then whatever the cases that is beneath of that statement will also be executed. Like if you have a negative multiplication, so these statement will also be executed. Suppose we have a case addition, case subtraction, case multiplication, case division, case some modulo. So if the input is multiplication, so these multiplication will be executed. And if you don't use the break statement, if you did not use the break statement, then multiplication will be executed, as well as the beneath cases will also be executed. So then division and modulo will also be executed. So in order to get rid of this, we use break statement in the if else statement. So the only that particular case will be executed, then it will break out the statement and it will come out of the switch case. So let's do it. So add break everywhere, break, 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 break. So let's run it again. See, 4 and addition, like taken as case 4 3 and minus, so it will only give the desired result. Also, we don't know, we not only input character here, so if you input int, we have to change the cases as integer here, case 1, so case 2. So based on this parameter, we have to change the case variables. As before we used character, so we are using the character as before we use character for the switch parameter. So that's why we are using plus, negative, division and multiplication as the characters. If we are using int for the switch case parameter, so we'll use integer numbers 1, 2, 3, and so on. So I'll show you that. 3, 4. And for the default case, we'll make it as invalid operator. Invalid operator. Let's run. Next case. So make 4, 4. Let's give 3 as an input for the multiplication. 3. It will give the result. 4 for 16. So that's how switch case works. So it is comparatively faster than traditional if else statement, because it does not need to check each and every case. It directly shift to that particular case and it will execute the statement. So if you find interesting, do subscribe to my channel, like the video, and share it with your friends. So that's all it for today's, guys. See you tomorrow with the new content. Bye bye. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.